thought it was time for a new Rabbitry update and an updated bunny barn tour, since we have all new cages now. These are the KW Cages bunny villas that I just posted a video about. We now have all of the old cages out of here, and so the 20 bunny villas are in here. I have 10 of the double story and 10 of the single story, which are stacked on top. So I have capacity for 20 bunnies. I'm at around 15 right now, plus a couple of babies. These cages really open up the bunny barn. I love how I can just open the door and let the bunnies run around, well, one at a time, of course, and they get a lot of exercise. So let's start from the beginning. Over here, I have storage area. There's the hay, little hay rack that I made. This is the litter pan cleaning station. I needed a table. We just happen to have this old cable spool out and brought it in, and I think it looks pretty cool. So the old litter gets dumped in here and then taken out to the compost pile. And the new litter is in here. Right now I have the compressed wood pellets. I've also used Yesterday's News and Carefresh Naturals. And then to clean the litter pans, this is just vinegar and water. So it works pretty well, and it's, you know, non-toxic, and it smells like salt and vinegar chips. So it makes me hungry. So over here we have 4 of the 6 boys that I have right now, which I know is way too many. But I love them all. It's hard to part with them. So 4 of them are over here, and then I have 2 back here. I'm trying to keep them separate from the girls, thinking that might facilitate the litter training better. So far the boys, for the most part, are doing better with the litter training than the girls. But there's my lovely sink and the hose. And then we have the tankless water heater. And back in this corner, I have, down on the bottom, I don't know if we can see him down here, this is Golden Boy. He is probably my best typed buck. Very sweet guy. He's having a problem with the litter training. He had a ramp up to the 2nd floor, and I just took it out this morning because he was just urinating everywhere. So he has 2 litter boxes. Hopefully he can kind of get the hang of it here in the next few days. And this is Golden Boy's son, Benny. He is a junior buck. He was born in September. He is really sweet, looks a lot like his sire. Right now I'm hanging on to him. And you might notice that I have several different types of litter boxes. I wasn't sure which I would like best, so I tried a few kinds. This up here is the Ware Jumbo Scatterless litter box, which I think that might be my favorite. It's just a nice size, easy to clean. It does have a metal grate in there, which keeps them up off the litter and keeps them from digging in the litter, which is another huge thing. So that one's pretty easy to clean. This is the Ware Scatterless. It's the small one. I am just going to be using that as, you know, maybe a second litter box in the bunny's cage until they get the hang of it. And down here we have, hi Golden Boy. That is the KW Cages litter box. That's the medium size, and back here is the small. The small definitely is too small for Holland Lops. The medium just works much better. You stay in there right now. Not now. Over here we have Anna. Oh, she's sleeping. Hey, Anna. She's doing a pretty good job with the litter training. I don't have anyone above her right now. Over here, just extra storage, hay. This was the old water system, but it doesn't really work well with these cages since these cages are on wheels, so I have the bunnies back on water bottles, which that does make more work for me, but I kind of knew that when I changed cages. Okay, let's look at the other girls over here. This is Phoenix, who is the daughter of Camilla. Hey Camilla, I see you left some poop for me. Thanks. Thanks. She is Golden Boy and Anna's daughter. She is just a year old. She's really sweet. Yeah, so she has a double cage and she's doing a pretty good job with the litter training. Pretty good job, huh? Maybe a little bit of accidents. And for their hay racks, I'm using these little plastic racks right above their litter box because a lot of times they eat hay and they poop and pee at the same time. So those are Lixit brand, I believe, and they just happen to match the Ware Jumbo Scatterless litter pan. And then for the food dishes, I'm using, these are the Easy Lock Crocs, and I like these because the rabbits can't dump them, and they do chew them. But they're not that expensive, so if you do ever need to replace it, it's not so bad. And for the water bottles, I like the Lixit brand wide mouth water bottles. I've tried a lot of water bottles over the years, and these are definitely the best in my opinion in terms of not leaking, durability, and I think this is a half gallon. So behind me, these are the other boys. So down here we have Timmy. Timmy has yet to figure out how to go to his second story. He did not really like the vinyl in the floor of the cage, so that's why he has extra carpets, because he didn't even want to go to his water bottle at first. He just sat in his litter box. Timmy is just a super sweet boy. He's a broken black, aren't ya? Yes. He's a good boy. Yes. You have lots of poop for me to vacuum, thanks. But there is quite a bit of poop in the litter box too, so I don't know. All right. So that's Timmy. And then up here we have Timmy's son. This is Luigi. He is a broken chestnut. He's almost a Charlie, but he does have quite a bit of coloring on his back. He's really sweet. He likes to rub his head in his urine. So pardon his stained appearance, but he's really sweet other than that. He's still a junior buck. He's about 5 months right now. So that's little Luigi. And over here we have our last 2 bucks. This is Asher. He is a frosty buck. He's the newest addition. He is so sweet and so soft. He just got to run around for about a half hour this morning, so he does have the smaller cage, but I'm trying to make sure that those bunnies get extra exercise time. And he's doing pretty good with the litter training. You know, I think there's going to be poop, and my goal is to have most of the urine in the litter box. So if we can aim for that, I think that will be pretty successful, especially having so many bunnies here in one area. A lot of my customers have high success with litter training, but they usually only have 1 or 2 bunnies, so I think that's a little bit easier. This is Sunny Jim. He is an orange buck. He's so sweet. He loves to hang out on the second story, just sit on his pillows, up on the poop deck. Actually, they're all poop decks, aren't they? He's doing a pretty good job litter training. He's just super sweet. And this is Pumpkin, Sunny Jim's daughter. And down here is Kaylee. She has not figured out the second story, the same as Timmy, has not been up there yet. She has 2 babies in there. She's doing pretty well with the litter training, except for the poop. There's nobody over there right now. Nobody down here. I have Bella down there. Here's Bella. She was having trouble with litter training, so I thought I'd move her to a more enclosed space until she got the hang of it. She has a little frosty baby in there. I don't know if we could see it. See your baby? Not really. A little bit. Bella's a nice girl. Aren't you, Bella? Here is Delaney. She likes to just hang out in her litter box. She is a cream doe. Beanie. Very quiet girl. And then this is Luna's cage. Luna is Asher's daughter. She is doing fairly well with the litter training, except likes to leave lots of rogue poo balls. Come here, Luna. Kaylee's drinking. She likes her water bottle. And then this is the food cart. Just an industrial plastic cart. It works really well. I put hay in this tub, and then we have toilet paper tubes to put the hay in. They love those. I have the 2 different kinds of Sherwood food in here. That's for the adults, and then baby, and then some organic raw oats down in there. And then just extra food storage down there. And more storage. And well, down on the bottom we have Mabel. I had to take her ramp away. She is also struggling with the litter training, and she was just urinating in all the corners, so she has 3 litter boxes. So I will figure out which one she likes to use and then leave that one eventually. She has 2 babies that I just weaned yesterday. They are up here, and they definitely need to work on the litter training. But they just started a few days ago. They're so sweet. Solid black, and then I think this one is a broken seal. And up here we have our mini split heating and air conditioning unit. Right now it's on heat, so I keep it about 61 degrees in the winter. That's as cold as it can get, and it seems to be comfortable for me and the rabbits. There's my other shop vac. That little one works really well for being very agile and helping to suck up the poop from the cages. Have some supplies that I sell to customers who need the supplies. The camera so I can keep an eye on the bunnies. Extra heater. Exercise pen. You probably recognize that table from my pictures. This is where I take a lot of the bunny photos and even some of the videos. That's a table that we bought from our school auction, and then I refinished it. And that came from a school auction as well, and I painted it and we added a countertop to it. And my little bunny clock and my cool light. And I do leave the radio on all the time for the bunnies. I like to think they like the background noise. Let's see what else. That's a floor drain. I have a drain over here too, so I can hose out the bunny pen. Little stools to sit on and play with the bunnies. There's my floor drain. And I have another floor drain in that corner. And then a door out to the exercise pens outside. There you have it. My bunny barn. Those are all the bunnies I have currently. I'll try to keep updating the videos when I get new bunnies or make any changes. I do have one question for those of you who are tech savvy. I would really like to do Facebook Live videos, but right now our Wi-Fi will not reach all the way out here. I have a hardline Ethernet out here. So my question is, can I get a Wi-Fi extender or a switch? What do I do to get Wi-Fi out here if I have a hardline? So there's a question. If anybody could help me, that would be greatly appreciated. I'd love to do live Facebook videos out here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them. I will try to get to them. I am pretty busy, so I don't always get to the questions, but I'll help if I can. So, thanks for watching.